Betty on the streets, yeah, she brings the heat. Drama around the corner, feeling that beat. YouTube days, episodes unfold. Betty's got the scoop, stories untold. Navigating drama, twists and turns. Betty breaks it down, everyone learns. Go down low, she's got all the tea. Pull up to the screen, come and watch for free. Watch. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside. Every episode, every time, Betty's here, making it shine. Feel the rhythm, hit the floor. Betty's drama, always wanting more. Catch the vibe, she's in the groove. Each new twist, she's got the moves. Drama drops, beats keep going. Dance all night, energy showing. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside.
Yeah, but I had to change the price on them because you can only exclusively buy these in the store, which is where I bought them. I gave $178 for them. I could never wear them, and I'm not going to lose all that money. So they're $60 now, and I'm going to take down this post so that I don't have to worry about that. But they're 15 inches across waist-wise. Hello, everybody. Across the waist, and they're 11 inches, I think, from the seam to the thing. But you can Google them. I'm just going to make a new listing, though, because I'm not going to lose $178 when I never even wore them, and they are so worth it. So I put them at $60. Give me 1 second. I have to take down a pair of shorts that people are trying to get $30 when I paid $178 for them. So I'm deleting them, and then I'll put them up again in a minute. Sorry, I have like 4 stores, so I run stores as well, and I've got all these people, and they're trying to always get free, always try to get my stuff for nothing. And I'm like, no. I literally, these are Rock Revival shorts, and you have to buy them in the store. You know how they do exclusive stuff? You have to buy them in the store. And I went to the store, I bought them. They didn't fit me because they're curvy, and you got to have a butt, and I ain't got either. And so I just put them in my drawer. I didn't take them back because I don't take them back. And I got them in Utah when I was there. And so I was going through my clothes and stuff, and I seen them, and I was like, okay, well, I'll sell these. And then people started trying to get them for $30, and I was like, no, I paid $178 for these. Like, I'm at least going to get $60, like, at least. You go buy them. And now you can't even buy them. So let me show you what they look like. That way you guys can see what I'm talking about. These ain't your typical, they're exclusively, you can only exclusively buy them. It even says it right here. You can only exclusively buy them at the actual thing right there. It says exclusive, but I don't know if you can read that or not read that or whatever, but probably not. Probably can't read that, can you? Let me see. Can you read that? Where it says exclusive only. There you go. You can only exclusively buy them in the store. And then here's the shorts right here. And they're cute as a button. Ow. Dang it. No. But I don't have curvy hips and all that stuff. So I bought them. Can you kind of see them? They're like light blue and then like blue. don't know if you can. Damn it, what is wrong with my phone? Yeah, they're really cute. And then on the back of them, it's got like the pastel. You can't even see that. It's got like the pastel on the butt, like pastel pink and pastel. Yeah, you can't even see that. Yeah, you can't even see that. Hang on. I know how to show you what they look like. We're going to skin this cat another way here. This is the much easier way. Right here they are. These are my shorts. I bought them when I was in Utah. I could not wear them because they're curvy. They're for curvy women, and I don't have curves or anything. I have a straight body. And so here is what they look like. But the cool thing is this right here, the way the pockets are. Lots of embroidery, lots of embroidery. You see that? And they're heavy. They're heavy. Oh, they're adorable. Let me show them to you. I never got to wear them. Paid $178 and never got to wear them. I'm so mad about that. These have never even been washed or anything. Let me show you. That way you guys can actually see them. See? You see them? You see them? Like this. They're size 30. They're May. And then this is what they look like on the back. Can you see that? But that's like a mint green and like a light pink. And yeah, I never even got to wear these. Never even got to wear these at all. They're so damn cute. I wanted to cry. But you see they're stretchy, they're curvy, and they've got what is it? 1%. Hang on. Let me show you again. They're made for women that are curvy. Let me get off of here. And like it says right here, they are 99% cotton, 1% elastane. You got to machine wash them inside out, which I do all my clothes. Tumble dry, remove promptly. This quality denim is hand finished for a unique look. It will wear like your favorite jeans. With each hole and tear continuing to destruct over time, you will love the comfort of this denim that has the look and feel of years of wear. Now you can see right here, exclusive May Easy Stretch Short, and you can only get them at the store right here. Exclusive, only at Buckle. So you can't even get these anymore. They're totally out of stock and everything. So now I've got people that are, trying to, what do you call it? Bamboozle me and be like, oh, just give them to me. Hell no. I paid $178 and didn't even get to wear them. But you see why I can't wear them, right? Let me see. What is wrong with my camera? Here. Because look. And I don't have hips. I don't have hips or a butt. So, like, they look bigger than me. They're bigger than me, So, and they're heavy, like they're nice. But as soon as I got them and I tried them on and everything, I just put them back in my drawer. Yeah, I mean, it makes me so mad. Look how beautiful. Like, they're so pretty and there's so much embroidery. Like, and the beautiful, like, these are literally never been worn, brand new. You can even see by right here. Hold on. Make me mad. But anyways, this is white right here. And normally you would see it all torn up. But if I could even show you. But it won't let me show you. So it's being effing you know what. But see? Like, that's all white. If you can actually see it. Like, you can tell that it's never been washed or nothing. Anyways, oh shit, people are trying to steal them from me pretty much. And I'm like, no, literally just took a plow right across here because of my fan being here. Did you guys see me fall? Did you see me fall just now? They're size 30. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're size 30, and then they've got they come up to like right at the waist. They're kind of like, they're not high-waisted, they're mid-waisted. And they've got the comfort waist so that, it sucks in your belly and stuff. They got a lot going on for them, and I'm going to sell them at least for $60. I'm not, dude, I literally bought them for $178, and plus tax, I think it was like $200 by the time it was all said and done. I'd also bought a shirt, and the shirt was like $50. I think I spent like $300. I don't remember, but I spend good money for my clothes, But now I wear size 28, so I can't wear them at all. Okay, did somebody send me the thingamajigger? She said, no worries at all, and I know how much these retail for at the Buckle. I have several pairs of jeans and shorts that I bought brand new. I think $60 is a fair price for these beautiful shorts since they are an easy fit. I'm guessing they have a lot of room. They might be a little big for me, but the back pockets definitely caught my attention. That's why I wear Rock Revivals. Yes, and that's the reason I bought them. The back pockets is the reason I bought them. And I like the lighter color with the dark, the light and the dark. Anyway, I got to go get me a pack of cigarettes. But you know what? I've been doing good. Your girl's been doing good. These cigarettes right here, even though it ain't going to let you see them, these are not actual cigarettes. These are cherry and rose menthol, and they're like tea. But let me tell you something. They taste good. And so I'm not even getting nicotine. I like them. And they're skinny and little. Anyway, so yeah, that's I will put them back up. I will, give me 1 second, because it says, how do I want to put them back up? If I want to put them back up, I just be like, sell. Okay, message. Okay, items not found. Yeah, items not found. Okay, so I took them down, and now, you know how when you take something down and you're able to find it, you know how when you take it down and you didn't sell it, but you're able to put it back up, repost it? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. But I'll do it after I get done, I guess. Because I don't want to waste your guys' time doing all this. But yeah, I have a 30 is a 910. 30 waist is 910. 29 waist is 29 and 30 waist is 9/10, and then 27, 28 waist is 7/8, and then 25, 26 waist is 5/6, and then on down like that. Yeah. And the thing is, what pisses me off is because normally with Rock Revivals, you normally have to go up on size because they run small. Well, back in the 2000s they did, but now they're running bigger, so you have to go down sizes now. So like I wear a 28, I need to go to a 28 or 27. So 30 waist means it's 15 inches right here and then 30 inches around. Okay, did somebody send me that in Instagram that I needed about what we were talking about? Hold on. No, I don't see no new message. I don't see no request. Oh, she shows the baby. Okay, hang on. Let me bring it up here. It says she shows the baby. Lala is my girl, and so let's go here. Go home. Why is my stuff just being all crazy? Stop it. So he says he's not in DNA because he wants to make the money. I don't know what this is.
I ain't say nothing. Nigga, all this broken bum shit that you talking about, I don't know what that bitch told you, but that bitch know where I come from. She's lying about this. October, September shit, August shit. So what do you think? I just disappeared fucking 5 days later? It says August 25th. I just disappeared 5 days later when it turns September? Y'all think, like, come on. Like, and she's goes from fucking to not fucking, but still fucking with, like, come on. Like, if the bitch is lying about that, she's lying about a whole other shit. I don't give a fuck if she put it on her kids. Nigga, you and 1,000 other niggas push shit on their dead homie.
Trying to invite you to be her PIMP.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Yeah,
We gotta rewatch this.
Money.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that would.
This started out with Taboo, and now somehow it's with Nova. But anyways, we'll listen to this and then
tell a man she would do OnlyFans with or for them would definitely scam.
Well, she's looking for a PIMP.
Because scamming is easier than having to go to do OnlyFans. So if you would do OnlyFans, you would do anything.
She has an issue or an addiction to Zanny and Mary Jane. She tried to cop some Mary Jane in November, December, and she was fully pregnant. And based on your receipts, the timeline with the pregnancy is just not adding up. Sex with you on October 28th. 15 days later, she got another period. It's not making, the math ain't mathing.
Was it on Christmas or December 1st?
December 1st. That's what the OBGYN told us. And you do know I was with you on Christmas, right? You do know that, right? I got you gifts and everything.
Well, you want me to, that don't matter, right? Was you with me on December 1st?
Yes, I was with you on December 1st. We partied and everything. No, but
I
you
don't
brought up
see the
Christmas.
reason
I'm
to
saying it
lie
don't matter
about
which
this. Like, it's sick.
because that's what the bellies said.
Exactly.
Yeah, but she wasn't an OBGYN. That was just a lady that helped us figure out what we were having.
One day, Nevaeh, you're gonna
Anything else?
No, that was the only thing I seen.
Nevaeh, didn't I tell you to stop playing with the Orishas up in that closet?
Yep.
Now look.
Yep.
You was this and that. I could have said all that shit. I ain't say nothing. Nigga, all this broken bum shit that you talking about, I don't know what that bitch told you, but that bitch know where I come from. So like I said, if she's lying about this October, September shit, August shit, she's lying. I'm showing you. She's like, the message I've shown was from August and September. So what do you think? I just disappeared fucking 5 days later? It says August 25th. I just disappeared 5 days later when it turned September? Y'all think, like, come on. Like, and she's goes from fucking to not fucking, but still fucking with, like, come on. Like, if the bitch is lying about that, she's lying about a whole other shit. I don't give a fuck if she put it on her kids. Nigga, you and 1,000 other niggas push shit on their dead homies every day and be lying. So I don't know what you, like, come on, bro. Like,
Trying to invite you to be her PIMP.
Right.
Okay, so we've seen that one.
Damn.
Right. Yeah, she'll do anything for money.
So
Anybody
I mean,
that would
this
tell
is
a
crazy.
man she would do OnlyFans with or for them would definitely.
She's looking for a PIMP.
Because scamming is easier than having to go to do OnlyFans.
Okay, hold
So if you
on.
would do.
So, I mean, these guys are like really like coming out like like, let's see, what is this?
On the go. He got me. Oh!
You want her, bitch? Go be with her. Real shit. Because I'm not about to keep playing with you. Bitch, I'm not playing. I swear to God on everything, on my granddaddy, on my babies. I'm not about to keep playing with you. I swear I'm not. You gonna keep
With
disrespecting
a baby
me?
in your arms?
No, you gonna keep disrespecting me?
No.
You gonna keep? No, I'm for real. You gonna keep disrespecting me?
No.
That's all I really want to know.
No, I'm not gonna keep.
Because I swear to God on everything, I'm gonna give a motherfucker what the fuck they want. That's no, that I swear to God on everything, bro.
I want you.
Bitch, stop playing with me.
Right.
Why don't he tell her the truth?
You're disrespectful as fuck.
All right, sorry.
Okay. Listen, this is the part he wants.
God, I'm fucking tired of you.
All right.
He wants money so bad, and he wants her to be his freaking golden goose that he can't even freaking tell the woman that he don't want to be with her. I mean, honestly, it's fucking horrible that she lied about the baby, and it's horrible that he's going behind her back, sickly being with Chrisean. You know, pick one, stupid. You can't be sitting there telling somebody that you're in love with them, you want to be with them, Blueface, and keep hurting people like this. Just tell her, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. We'll do content together. You can live in my house. You can act like you're my fucking girlfriend for content, but I don't want to be with you. Why don't you say that? Why you got to do that? Right, he needs to tell her. I see her trying to smirk while Taboo saying that. Well, they didn't know. No, that was her. They took one of her videos and put it next to him. But no, she didn't never hear him until later on. They just did that together. I know. He don't understand that women, especially when they have a baby, their hormones are all out of whack. She's a controlling, conniving, lying piece of shit. We all know this, but still, Blueface, you're the one that keeps doing this. And now, look at the chaos, and the baby's not even 48 hours old, and she's already spilling water on you. I mean, dude, do you want Chrisean? Because if you do, just go fucking be with her. Tell this woman to go back fucking home and go be with her baby daddy or whatever. And stop playing these games, because you know you could get another bitch right in there, no problem, to be your cash cow. You know this. So why you keep fucking around? You're going to fuck around and one of these bitches is going to off your ass. Stupid. You're just being stupid. It's time to go. I don't like that song. That song just pisses me off anymore because he just plays it over and over and over and over and over. He's ran it to the ground. Get a new one, dude. He thinks this is funny as hell. It's not funny. It's sick.
Oh! You want her, bitch? Go be with her. Real shit. Because I'm not about to keep playing with you. Bitch, I'm not playing. I swear to God on everything, on my granddaddy, on my babies. I'm not about to keep playing with you. I swear I'm not. You gonna keep disrespecting me?
I'm not.
No, you're gonna end up unaliving your stupid ass.
You keep disrespecting me?
That's probably why I keep getting the death card.
No, I'm not gonna keep.
Because I swear to God on everything, I'm gonna give a motherfucker what the fuck they want.
No,
That's no, that I swear to God on
I'll be
everything.
right back. I gotta get my cigarettes.
Bitch, stop playing with me.
Sorry. Sorry.
You're disrespectful as fuck.
All right, sorry. My phone's down. Why'd you still water on me?
God, I'm fucking tired of you.
All right.
It's so stupid.
Oh!
That's another thing. I think it's so stupid that Rock is sitting there just laughing and shit, you know, because she's like, Chad, he turned the camera. Are you two in fucking high school or are you grown ass motherfucking adults with children? Like you guys are acting stupid. Like you ain't got no fucking IQ at all. And you can't tell me he ain't been effing her because you know he has. I'll go to the next clip. You know he's been effing her. I don't want to get a copy strike. Is this the next clip?
Time to go.
That's the same one we just watched, isn't it?
Bitch, I'm not playing.
Is that the one we just? Yeah, that's the one we just watched her.
After that, and then all of a sudden you back into old girl, and then just
I tried not to cheat on you. I tried not to call you a bitch no more. I tried to come home every night, but you didn't care about that shit, so I gave up.
because you were still doing
You
it.
said stop saying that.
Yo,
I'm trying to count the days. I'm trying to keep tabs, and you just
because I'm like, why do you keep saying?
Doing it, Blueface. You never, ever was faithful. So you're lying, stupid. You're lying.
Why do you keep saying it? Like,
it's called manifestation.
no, it's you playing in my face.
That's what.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So
You were playing in my face.
Leaving.
You didn't take it serious, so I'm
No,
like,
you were
shit.
playing in my face.
I might as well get some pussy.
You were playing in my face. That's what you're doing.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand.
And then all of a sudden you back into old girl, and then just
I tried not to cheat on.
Is this the? See, we've already seen this one. So is it this one? Nope, that's the thing. I stayed where I wasn't valued because I kept hoping they'd see my worth. Now I know better. I don't chase seats at tables where my presence was never appreciated. I built my own table and the door stays locked. Good for you, Jake. So where is this at? I need help here.
Hello.
Can somebody tell me? I wish this would stop. Can somebody tell me what it is I'm looking for? After the water, well, it's not showing me, so I don't ask this clip that because this is my thing.
Yeah, I'm going, baby.
Unless it's this one. No. God. Is this one it? Damn. She shows the baby's face. Oh. Let's see. Hold on. She just showed the baby's face. I just seen it. What is he doing? Why has he got this music on? Shut it down. Why does he laugh at her? It's not fucking funny to hurt people. Maybe. I can't hear nothing because of this stupidity. Music going. She is so worried about him and Chrisean that she literally showed the baby. And just flipped her own bag again. This is nuts. And I thought when she had the baby, she wouldn't be running around showing her belly still, but she still is.
I would be ending more serious sometimes.
Hold on. We're going to see this baby. Hold on. I don't know what she's saying because the music is so loud. That poor baby that was stressed out, even though, boom. Oh, that is not a Blueface. That is not a Blueface. Hold on. Let me get a picture here. I'm even got a picture with Blueface. That, to me, I'm going to put it like this so I can get really good into the picture here. Let me see. You want to know who he looks like at first, very first glance? I'm going to send it to my email and then send it and pull it up for you guys. I had to have this thing on it, but that's okay. I'll ask my chat GPT to take it off. Okay, I'm going to download it and then I'm going to upload it. Able to share it on the thing. All right, so we go here. Go here, stop sharing this for a minute. Go here. Go here. Image file. Come on. Okay, it's not wanting me to show it like that. Okay, so we share screen. Let's see. See if we can share it this way. Okay. Can you see the baby? Can you see the baby? You sent it to me too? Okay. That baby to me right now looks just like Superior. So it has more of her than anybody right now. She lost her bag worrying about Blueface and him and Chrisean. Because she was supposed to be asking for like, I think it was $1 million or something like that. They were negotiating, and then she did all this. So the negotiation's off the table now. Where'd you send it to me, babe? Did you send it on my Instagram? Discord? Okay. Thank you, baby. Yeah, that's AI. I showed that yesterday, and I had all kinds of people jumping me because that was AI. That's not the baby. That's the baby right there. That we just looked at. But yeah. Yeah. He actually, to me, right now, he looks like Superior. He looks like Superior right now. Yeah, that's not it. That's the thing I got yesterday. And yeah, I got it off Lola T as well. But they're saying that that's not the baby. They called me a liar. They said that wasn't her fingernails, that her fingernails had diamonds on them and all this other shit. So that was on Zbanga's yesterday that I got called a liar, and then it was AI and all this other stuff. And when I said something about I didn't like that Blueface shoved down that girl, they all kind of, what do you mean? He needs to shove down a girl. I'm like, no, I literally saw him walk out of the crowd and come over and just like, she went down, and they were like, you didn't drop her. And I'm like, no, she went down. Like, she went down. I don't care what anybody says. The bitch went down. And that was right at the point where the girl didn't want to fight Chrisean anymore. And Chrisean was standing there. And he was telling Chrisean to keep fighting. And Chrisean said, she don't want to fight anymore. She don't want to fight anymore. So I think people got it wrong, thinking that they were jumping her because they were so far away. Well, yeah, if you could send it to me, here's my Instagram right here. Let me give you my Instagram so that you can send it to me. Because that's about the only way I'm going to possibly get it. I mean, I got it through Discord, but that was the one I got called a liar and everything else because I had that one and I sent that one. And I told Zbanga I was just trying to help. Like, to me, I thought that was the baby. But this is actually the baby. Right there's my Instagram. And she even went live and said that this is AI, that this is not the baby, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I thought it was a real picture too, but they're saying no. Right here. This one as well. So I don't know. I'm just so pissed off because they keep telling me that I'm a liar. I'll show this one as well. I don't like to be called a liar. I'm just trying to help out. Like if somebody doesn't have the picture, I'm trying to, if I happen to get it, I try to help. But damn, to be called a liar? Shit. Oh, I'm not watching that. Get that off my shit. Where did I put that at just now? Okay, I'm going to send this to my email, and then I'm going to upload it like I did this one. But yeah, I don't like to be treated like shit when I'm in a room. Just listen, it's because people, the room that I go in, there's such Chrisean fans that you can't have your own opinion, and they start treating you bad. And I think that's bullshit. I think everybody should have an opinion. Like, that's why I allow everybody to have an opinion in my room. If somebody's not doing something right, you should have the opinion to say so, not just cheerlead for somebody you've never met, you don't know. You don't know what she does behind the scenes. Nobody does. Yeah, he looks like superior to me. He looks like superior, and he's a cute little baby, but why don't she ever say he looks like superior? Because even the mouth, the way his little cheeks are and stuff, it looks just like superior laying there sleeping. How come as a mama she has not yet said, oh, he reminds me of superior? You know, because like when I seen my babies and my babies had babies, I was like, oh my goodness, like she looks just like you, you know? So she don't want to say that because he looks like his dad, that he looks like a lot like superior, which is her side of her genes. She don't want to say that. That's what I'm saying. He looks, when I first looked at him just a while ago, yeah, it's all about Blue. Like, why didn't she look at that baby immediately and be like, oh my gosh, he looks almost like Superior when Superior was born? Like, I don't understand that. She is so upset. Listen, though, there is women out there, and I keep getting the death card, and I keep getting the Four of Swords, and when I keep getting those, it scares me. I've read 4 different times without you guys being around, and I keep getting the death card and the Four of Swords, because when you got a woman like that that's so damn obsessed, they're liable to expire you. Right. She won't even say that he looks like Superior. But, like, look at this little side view and the way his little eyebrows and stuff are, the way his little, like, he looks like Superior when Superior was a baby. I'm sure, because right now he looks like Superior to me. So I'm so surprised that she won't say, hey, you know, oh my gosh, like he reminds me so much. You know how women do. You know how we always say, you know, that, you know, we see the resemblance between our kids. Yeah, he looks a lot like Superior. I see a lot of Superior in him, and that means he looks a lot like his mama. But why won't she say that? I don't understand. So, okay, I'm gonna send this one right now that you just sent me, babe. I'm gonna send this one. But I really do believe, though, that Taboo is the father. And did you see the ears, where they showed the ears and how the ears matched his ears? How Taboo's ears matched the baby's ears completely? Like, it was like same ear, same exact ear. Mm-mm-mm. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen what I've seen. Okay, we're going to go out of this. We're going to go right here. And then, see, that's what I said. I said that was the picture of the baby as well. And they kept telling me it wasn't. I'm telling you, I really believe in my heart. You guys know I get downloads from our Father in heaven and stuff, and I believed it for ever since I seen the ultrasound. Everybody kept saying that's Nova's nose, Nova's nose, and I was like, no, that's Taboo's. And do you remember Taboo saying that she went off birth control because they had talked? She started talking about wanting to have a baby with him and like settle down with him, wanting to live with him and stuff like that right before Blue got out of prison. And so she stopped taking her birth control so that these two could have a baby. And here we are with these two. I know. I said that. I said that too. I said, well, AI must be really damn good because that looks like, I mean, a brand new baby. Let me see if I can get it even bigger. I don't know if I can get it bigger here. Let's see. Maybe if I open it in a different thing here. There we go. Is that bigger? Can you see better? That's what you know what? That's exactly what I set up on Z-Bangus, but I got my ass chewed, so what do I know? What do I know? I have never seen AI look like that in my entire existence. And then Z-Binga said, well, there's a, Betty, you wouldn't believe what AI could do. And then people would try to talk to me and he would mute my mic. When I would try to talk back to them, he muted my mic. So I left. I was like, yeah, this ain't fair. Me too, AJ, because I'm around it all the time and I can spot it a mile away. But I kept getting called a liar. I kept getting called that wasn't the baby and it's AI and that's not her fingernails and like whatever. And if you go back, you'll see he mutes my mic. When the girls came on there and they started saying mean things to me, and I went to speak back, he muted my mic. And then he knew I had a channel, but instead of shouting out my channel, he shouted out somebody else's channel. And I was like, wow. Like I've been supporting for like 9 months. And someone up there knew who I was and said, oh, I watched you. You got muted as well? I didn't either. I didn't know it was either. And how it's that, I have no idea. Because, you know, you would think that they would see him when she stands him up, that he's on his ankles, okay? But evidently not. Also, I want to point out the fact that she lied and said she didn't drink. I can pull it up right now where she's pregnant, has Hennesy in her hand, and has a shot and takes it. You was on there? Yeah. See? But I'm not going to go back because I was treated horrible. And I don't want to be around people that treat me horrible. They can let them smack all day long and say shit to me, but I couldn't say nothing back. I couldn't even defend myself, and that's wrong. You don't do that. Yeah, you know, it made me feel like a real piece of shit. Like those women were like just da 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 da. Well, this woman don't know what she's talking about, and that. And then I would try to talk back, and he would mute me. That's okay. He lost it. He lost me. I'm not going back. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a Chrisean channel. I'm not a fucking Nevaeh channel. I'm just a reaction person that sees it from the outside looking in, and I don't know these people from Shanola. And honestly, I don't care to know them. But I do feel like a lot of times I know what I'm talking about. But I got treated like I was dumb. And then they always go into her defense that she didn't drink while she was pregnant. That they had 3 DNAs. It's already came out about the DNAs that the one that she put up the night that Ronnie was expired, that was a true DNA, but not between Jonathan and her. It does look just like Taboo. And that's the same exact picture as what I have. And I put it up there, and right here it is. And they said, nope, that right here, where did I put it at? Oh, I guess I might have deleted it thinking, because here it is again. This is another one of him right there. But I deleted it because I thought it was AI. I was told it was AI. But I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Even if you are, say that, let me say something. Let's just get this out of the way real quick. You are a Chrisean fan. I don't care. You are a Nevaeah fan. I don't care. You have a crush on Blueface. I don't care. But this is my channel, and I should be able to say how I feel about things that are going on, because that's what I do. I'm a creator. I'm a reaction channel. I have been for years. I'm an investigative reporter. I just don't do that as much anymore. And I'm a promotional model. And it just really hurt my feelings that I thought that I was part of the Bama family or Zebanga family, and I'm not. And while I was up there, one of the girls said, was it you, Tucker, that said that you know me from watching my videos, and said, are you Betty from YouTube Days? You have a channel? Somebody said that, and I said yes. And they said, you do tarot reading? And I said yes. And they said, I watch you. And I said, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And then after that, it was like just rude, muting my mic, seeing all kinds of rude things in the comments. Yeah, exactly. We are forced to watch it. So if we're forced to watch it, we might as well react to it. And we might as well be honest. I don't even know why somebody would even be Team Chrisean. Did you see what she did the other day? He is biased, and it hurt my feelings. But do you know, did you see her the other day in the store? She was yelling. She got on top of the glass. She lay on top of the glass while his card kept getting declined. And she was getting chewed out by his chat, her chat, everybody's chat. Yeah, I actually have a saying on my shirts that say common sense is a superpower. I made those back in 2015. I'm not even joking, because common sense is now a superpower. You literally have to have common sense. She was screaming. She was, man, and for people. And then they even took up for Blueface when I said he shoved that girl and he body slammed her to the ground. They took up for him. Oh, well, my man better body slam someone too, better jump in too if girls are jumping in. I never saw no girl jump in. I saw a girl standing there. I saw Blueface coming out looking for a fight, walked over and just dropped her. That's what I saw. That's exactly. We can go through it, but that's what I saw. What did you guys see? By the way, anybody want to come up and chat with me? Because, like, you're allowed to. And guess what? I won't mute your mic. Even if you don't agree with me. Even if you don't agree with me, I'm not going to mute your mic. Because it just made me look stupid, like I can't handle myself, and like they got the better hand of me or something by my mic being muted. And I hate that shit. Exactly. And that's what pissed me off. So I even was nice, and I went down in the comments and I said, well, I just saw clips. Maybe, the Chrisean spit on that girl. Yes. Chrisean went by her and spit on her like she was trash. And that's what they're saying. They're saying that the people that were there saw it happen, and that the girl got up and she slapped her and then she punched her. But the problem is, the girl, when she saw Chrisean go down, she shouldn't have stood there. She should have just kept waylaying, because once you get them down, don't let them get back up. That's the problem. And I think if she would have not let her get back up, she would have not won that fight. But I guarantee you Blueface would have stepped in. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet he would have came over and pulled that girl off of her and threw her across the way and shit? How much you want to bet he would have stepped in? They fight dirty. They don't fight one-on-one. They fight dirty. I'm sick of them too. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of that baby standing on his freaking ankles. And then somebody else said that that's got the real scoop that made up the Chrisean page about Chrisean. And she said, well, let me let you hear what she said. Hang on. Let me find it again, baby. And let me let you hear what she said. And then you guys tell me. And then I'm also going to show you Chrisean drinking. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. Well, her belly is huge, okay? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I unsubscribed. Yeah, I unsubscribed from him because he hurt my feelings. And then I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Exactly. If that girl would have kept going, that girl would have smashed her ass, and I'm not even kidding. She would have beat the living piss out of her. But that girl stopped. She stopped. When Chrisean went down, she thought, well, she's down. I'm not going to continue. And that's where she fucked up. Because as soon as Chrisean got back up, when she ducked and she got back up, she came back and she just waylaid on that girl. But the thing is, she didn't hit her. She did not. You know how we kept seeing all the punches? She was missing. She did not actually do contact like this. Like contact. I don't know why she didn't do contact. But let me bring up some things of why I don't like Chrisean. Okay? Why I have my own opinion of her. Let me bring that up right now. Just give me 1 second. And how anybody can be okay with it, with the way that she did all of this and made that little boy that way, it is beyond me at this point. I don't even know how. But I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna go through this together as a tribe, and we're gonna watch it together. Because what better way to do it but to watch it together? That's what we're going to do. We're going to watch it together. And that way all of us can see it with all of our eyes. And it's not just me or anything else. I'm down to these things and I need to sit down here. Too much open. And we're going to shut it down, and we're going to through it. I just got to shut down some of these things. Like way too, you know how you get so many programs open? I got way too many of them open. Way too many of them opened. All right, let's see here. I need to shut this one down. Shut that one down. That one down. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about and how there's no damn way after you see this that you can tell me that she drank juice while she was pregnant. I'm just tired of people believing shit when I stuff my own eyes. I didn't even watch or anything. I didn't even any of that. I just seen people posting stuff like this. Even her sister kept trying to get her not to drink as she was going to go have a expire. No, I didn't. I didn't do that. Like, geez, Louise. Okay, let's see. And he's connected to it. Yeah, I'm having a horrible thing here. No, I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to hear you, to be honest. Here, shut this down. Shut this down. And I mean, if they want to be together, just let them be together. That's what I say about the whole situation. Just let them be together. Right here. It's Noah Jacob. She is definitely pregnant drinking this Hennesy. She even drank the Jason. I'm getting ready to bring it to you. Anybody want to come up? You're more than welcome to come up with me. Yeah, she was. She absolutely was. And I'm sick of people telling me I'm a liar. Thank you, Tessa, for becoming a member, baby. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I don't like being told I'm a motherfucking liar. That pisses me off. Because one thing I'm not, I don't lie and I don't steal. I hate a motherfucker that does that. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you for becoming a member. Everybody, can you say congratulations to Tessa? Yeah, I refuse to be on a channel where they treat me like shit and they're all about Chrisean. Fuck that. You up and what you being so gun about this woman that's just not at all. Not good. Everybody just acts like she's the best. No, she's not. She did this to her baby.
Her name shouldn't even be Chrisean Rock. It should be Chrisean Boulder because she's strong as hell.
No.
I mean, she's beating everyone up. We just watched the video of Chrisean Rock beating up like 3 girls last night. It's getting crazy out here. Chrisean needs to chill a little bit. Now, with the narrative surrounding her that she put a hit on her real baby daddy, the father of Chrisean Jr., to her snitching on Blueface, saying that of her drinking while pregnant. Bro, I mean, like, how can you shamelessly do this? This is my question. Multiple pictures and videos up in the club drinking while you have a baby. And now, unfortunately, Chrisean Jr. and
I want to see, because Big Lex already put it out there. I want to see Big Lex whip her ass, because I'm telling you, that girl, if she would not have let up, and she would have just kept pounding her while she was on the ground. But see, that girl had too much respect, and when she went on the ground, she thought, well, I knocked her out, which she didn't. She missed. She should have just power drive. I would have jumped in power drive. That's me, though. You know, you don't give no mercy when a bitch is when you're trying to fight somebody. You do not give no mercy when you're trying to fight somebody. You do not. You keep on going. You do not give no mercy. And that's where she fucked up. She shouldn't have gave no mercy. She shouldn't have gave no fucks. She should have just kept it going like nothing ever happened. You know, she would have whipped her ass. Right. She shouldn't have backed up. She should have just, because when she lost her balance, if you look at that footage, and she ducked and went down and lost her balance, that was the best time to come in, uppercut her, and just keep waylaying her. Just boom, boom, boom. She wouldn't have stood a chance, but I guarantee you that somebody would have jumped in and started trying to whip that girl's ass. How much you want to bet that would have happened? How much you want to bet that would have happened? But anyway, I'll keep my mouth shut while we watch this. It's about 25 minutes. I'm going to let you guys see, and then you guys tell me what you think of what she did with Chrisean when he was in her tummy.
the way he is now, bro. You know, that's absolutely insane. So let's look at this new footage that recently just got leaked, and let's see what's going on here. Hit that like button. And I heard something really, really crazy too. Like, it actually boggles my mind. How about like clicking on my videos, watching my shit, and ain't even subscribe? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button while you're down there. Stop playing, man. Nah, but seriously speaking, bro, prayers go out to Chrisean Jr. I'm not gonna lie, for real, for real.
Chrisean Rock is one of the most evil mothers on planet Earth, and a lot of the internet is beginning to catch up on this. Not only did she purposely poison herself while she was pregnant by drinking,
Blueface is in on it too, though. The supposed father of that child got me thinking like, damn, is he really the father? He's over there supporting Chrisean Rock drinking. That's crazy works.
Smoking her entire pregnancy. But there's currently rumors circulating that she may also have been involved in the murder of the real father of the child. And because Chrisean Rock is a very strong internet personality, here are 7 times CPS should have taken her baby. Chrisean Rock birthed her baby boy, Chrisean Lone Jr. on September 3rd, 2023. He is about to be 3 years old, and the child is currently unable to both talk and walk. And this is all due to the fact that Chrisean Rock...
Now, I'm going to pause the same time he is, because guess who's in that delivery room? Take a wild guess who's in that delivery room with her, and she never called Blueface. Nope, she did not call Blueface, because there's somebody else. And I'm going to tell you something else I learned about what she did before she ever even went to the hospital and everything. Tell you something else she done. And people who know her talked about this. People who know her talked about this. I'm trying to get my new comments to come through because everything is so slow. Ronnie was. Bingo. And I'm going to tell you something else that was said about it. The reason she had Coco Snow in her system is because when she went into labor, her water broke. She did snow for 3 days, hoping that it would expire the baby. And finally, Ronnie got so pissed off that he took her to the hospital. He made her go. She smoked a blunt on the way to the hospital, and she was thinking she was going to have a stillborn baby. Super facts. Super facts. You can go ask other people who really know the situation. And I was like, that's fucked up. So she thought that the baby would smother if she stayed for 3 days. After her water broke, honey, after her water broke, she stayed for 3 days just being, doing snow to make it to where she couldn't feel the pain. Hmm. And her canal was infected with syphilis, and that's on the doctor records. Yep. And that's why they told her, and she never had not one day of prenatal care. That's one of the things they said on the live, is she didn't have not one day of prenatal care, meaning she never went to the doctor to have ultrasounds to check him out, to do nothing. Never. She went one time, I believe, to find out it was a boy, and then that was it. That's all she did. She never ever, they said she didn't stay prenatal vitamins. She didn't take nothing. She didn't do nothing. She didn't go to the doctors. Matter of fact, when Ronnie took her here, this was just a birthing place. Yeah, they should have never let her leave the hospital with the stuff that. The reason he was so awake when he got born is because he was high. The baby was high as a kite. Crazy work. Look at him. He just like, right. This was all done to him purposely, and now he walks on his ankles.
You telling me the baby is 3 years old and can't talk or walk, bro?
No, he can't, or eat properly. And did you guys see the sores in his mouth? When he opened his mouth and he was crying, and he goes to stick his fist in his mouth, he went like this. And you can see the sores inside of his effing mouth. Well, they also said that if the mama had that disease I told you about, that she could definitely pass it on to him. And that could be why he has rashes, why he has the things in his mouth, and everything else. And do you know that baby, they talk about his little thing as though it's not even a thing, and that it bleeds, and it is so horrible that people don't want to change him. And the mama finally couldn't handle it anymore and told Chrisean to take him to the doctor, and she threw her mama out, and she lied and said her mama went back to rehab because her mama OD'd, or her mama started drugs again. Well, that's not really what happened. Then 4 days later, when she was talking to the preacher, she said, yeah, my mom's here. I had to kick her out of my house because she started using again. That is not why. And mama even tried to tell Blueface that he wasn't the daddy on the show because of her daddy. He's not taking no medicine. None. No medicine. No medicine at all, nothing. She's never taken him to the doctor. They say he has not been to the doctor since he had the hernia, and Blueface is the one that made sure she took him because it was so bad that he had nothing down there. But now it's bad again, and he ain't doing nothing. But the reason he showed it because he wanted to get it through her thick skull to get him to the doctor. It's sick.
Bruh!
Was both drinking and smoking the entire time that she was pregnant. And as we all know, that's something you're not supposed to do. Because what ends up happening is...
My lungs could barely handle a little bit of weed. A little bit of secondhand smoke and I'm gone.
I can't...
The baby develops fetal alcohol as, which is a lifelong hour during pregnancy. There's no safe amount of alcohol to drink.
And she tried to come on the internet after this video had gotten leaked of her drinking, talking about how it was like a virgin, like it wasn't any alcohol in it.
Juice.
But I'm just peeping right now. Look at the face she made when she drank it. She was drinking it like that joint was extra strong. Yep. She wasn't just having a regular drink. She was getting the double shots.
Yep.
Look at her face.
Distinct facial features and brain development issues. There is no safe amount of alcohol to drink during pregnancy. And here's a video of Chrisean Rock pregnant holding and drinking from a Hennesy bottle.
No way.
They all like that.
The whole bottle?
While you pregnant? I know a lot of people don't do it, but they do it and they like, I'm sorry, I keep saying still on that. Them comments, like, and get that pregnancy shit out of my shit. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming me. Just stop calming me. And then 3.
Dead the pregnancy.
Yeah. Dead it. Just dead it.
For real, dead the pregnancy shit.
You see me deading it, like, you dead.
Say about it.
Hey,
now let me say something, okay? This particular time, she was pregnant with Blueface's baby, and she went and got it expired. Okay? Because she thought it was Ronnie's. So then on Blueface's birthday, she went to see Ronnie and had just had this done, as Ronnie said. So she was very, I'm convinced she is too. She was very fertile, as Ronnie said. And he slept with her on Blueface's birthday. On Blueface's birthday. And that's how she got actually pregnant. Mama knew right away. And what did Mama say in that clip? What did she say in that clip? She said, I don't want blood on my hands. Chrisean is going to be in danger. Why? Because of all of this shit that she done now. Still trying to play the narrative that that's Blueface's baby, and it's not. It's not Blueface's baby, okay? And the teeth look just like Ronnie. Look just like. But this is the problem, too. This is why she don't have a brain. This is why she can barely hold conversation. This is why she acts like a feral animal when she goes places, is because of this. And she was. They said their mom never quit using while she was pregnant, but she didn't believe in expiring the babies. That's what they said. So I guess since she thought she was born all right and everything, and her mom used, I'm assuming that's why she thought she could. I don't know.
Cheers? Cheers?
And here's another video where she says,
cheers to, oh my God, cheers to what? All right, bro. If you drinking Hennesy from the bottle, you're a menace to start with, pregnant or not. But like being pregnant and doing it just takes it to a whole nother level. Like that's beyond me and you. That's beyond everyone.
Doesn't care because she can always abort the baby.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle
There's
at?
Oh my gosh. Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
you get a liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt.
Now listen to that.
You can't have no fucking liquor.
Throughout her
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. Mind you, she's showing. And then I'm going to take and show you a clip of her arguing with her sister, telling her sister through dinner that never occurred. That never happened. Her sister said, I'm the one that took it away from you. No, I never drank when I was pregnant. I'm beginning to think, are you delusional? Really delusional. Oh, and get this. She is going to get pregnant again. I've already read her cards if she is not already pregnant. That is her goal, to get pregnant with Blueface's baby. to finally have a Blueface baby. So she has been sleeping with him. Good morning, Punky. Nice to see you, baby. She has been sleeping with him, and she has been trying to get pregnant. And isn't that one of the rules of boxing? You cannot have X until after your meet. You cannot do anything that takes away your stamina until after you get done with your boxing meet. But who am I? I'm a nobody. I'm just a person in this world that has an opinion.
Her whole pregnancy, she made it seem like she wasn't going to keep the baby. She mentioned multiple different times how it was fine to drink and smoke and that everybody had to stop it. They had to, in her own words, dead it.
While she's pregnant, she's drinking and smoking. There's a video of her talking about it. I think it's actually a video traceably or talk about it. And I'll tell you this.
She never did that around me.
Right. Well, for example,
Blueface, stop lying, because I'm going to tell you something right now. She did do it around him, and when he asked her to stop, do you want to know what she did to him? Put it in the chat if you know what she did to this man when he told her, don't drink, it's going to hurt the baby. Put it in the chat if you know what she did to Blueface. Does anybody know? I know you guys are like 5 minutes behind, but does anybody, or like 2 minutes, does anybody know what she did to Blueface? She hit him over the head with a glass bottle so bad that there was glass in his head and he had to have stitches, and he still has a scar on the back of his head. So, AJ, you are somewhat correct, but she busted him over the head with a bottle and told him, don't fucking tell me when I can drink and when I can't drink. That's what the hell she did. So then when people ask, why didn't you keep saying stuff? Well, after you get hit over the head with a fucking bottle, your head busted open and you have to have stitches. What would you be telling her anything anymore? Yeah, she damn sure did. And then she went and got a vacuum cleaner and tried to vacuum the glass out of his fucking hair. Yes, that's when she knocked him in the head with the bottle. Yes, because he told her he didn't want her drinking and smoking weed and doing drugs with the baby, being pregnant. And she went, and she had the bottle in her hand. She was drinking. And she just went, boom, like that. I mean, let me tell you something. If you guys don't think that woman's dangerous, because she ain't all up there, right, at all, she's dangerous. She is a danger to society. No, it was, I think, a blue bottle. I'll find the clip, but I think it was a blue bottle. I really think it was blue. I don't know what she was drinking, but I remember her still holding the blue part of it. She busted him over the back of his head so effing hard that she busted open his head. Then she tried to get a vacuum cleaner to suck out the glass. And then all of a sudden she just, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And he was just like, dude, like, you just hit me over the head with a glass bottle. I do too. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, is that she ain't no different than the other one. And the reason they put her in the house was because she used to be an addict and the mom didn't want to go through the same thing. So she wanted her in the house so she could be watched all the time so that she couldn't do that shit. That's why he didn't even take her out for the first 3 or 4 months after They found out she was pregnant, and he only let her go for a month to her grandparents because they wouldn't have allowed it either. But that's why. Yeah, that she's going to be, well, like she said in front of her mom, she busted out car windows and stuff with her ex, and you're going to tell me all that's just fine and dandy. No, that's the same craziness. Both of them, the same craziness. And there ain't nothing funny about it. They're going to unalive somebody. And she could have unalived him that night.
Stop the cap. Blueface on there capping in 4K.
Yeah, he is.
Bring it back to what we.
Yep, he was right there.
You got the
There you are,
day over your shoulder while your baby mother is drinking on the drinky drink.
She
Yep.
purposely poisoned herself while she was pregnant by.
Look at her belly. Look at that belly.
Yeah.
He said he FaceTimed her at one point because they wanted, the two of them to talk, and she was like smoking
Yeah,
a blunt.
she is.
Wow.
FaceTime
Yeah,
her.
it's
She's
no
like
better.
smoking a joint.
What?
Full on pregnant.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint.
Right.
And I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. Like, nigga, there ain't no shit. The baby's in the stomach.
In moderation, for a pregnant woman, it's not as
No.
severe.
He condones it.
obviously, if you just-
Oh my God.
This is why you let Nevaeh smoke too. I've already been told that he let Nevaeh smoke as well, off camera and shit. That let me tell you something. When it comes to a baby inside of you, anything can hurt that baby. Anything. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm perfect. I'm going to sit here and tell you the truth. I'm not going to say I was perfect because my ass did smoke my cigarettes. I did. But I had big babies and they were healthy. Thank goodness. But I didn't drink. I didn't do drugs. I didn't do nothing else. Nothing. But I did smoke my cigarettes, and that's wrong too. That's wrong to do as well. But I am highly addicted to my cigarettes. And, I even told my doctor, I was like, I tried to stop. And I went like crazy in my mind with all the hormones and everything. I went crazy in my mind. So I couldn't do it. And that's the only thing I did, Everything was damaged. That's why, and I believe he's deaf. I believe little Chrisean Jr. is deaf because when he talks, he sounds like my cousin that was deaf. You know how when they talk, they try to talk, but they have that sound. That's how my cousin sounded. That's how my cousin sounded. But with all the drinking and the rugs and the coca, the snow, and whatever, that's a whole different story. But I'm gonna own up to what I did. I feel really bad for smoking my cigarettes, and I wish like hell I could have quit, but I couldn't. But I did not do nothing else, nothing. And I'm so thankful my babies came out. They were big. My babies were 8 pounds, 7'14", and 7'6". So I had big babies, not even small babies. And my babies were also overdue. And the last one was born one day before her due date. So like long pregnancies, I went to the OBGYN every single month. I did everything I was told to do, except I did smoke cigarettes. And I do believe he is blind. I do. Because people can walk right up to him and he won't look at them. He keeps looking face forward. He doesn't even know, like, they're there. So I do believe that he's blind, and I do believe he's deaf, and she won't take him to the doctor to get any of that checked. But yeah, I do want to say, chat, I do apologize. I apologize to my kids for smoking cigarettes, but I damn sure didn't do any of this other stuff. So I just wanted to say I'm not perfect. So I'm not sitting here ridiculing and all that. I'm just saying that when it comes to a baby and drinking and smoking weed and stuff, that's where I draw the line of that. Like I draw the line like that. I've seen it can hurt so many people, so many babies. That people keep lying and saying that weed doesn't hurt them. It actually does hurt them. It's still a rug. You know what it does to us? Sometimes we can't even function. We're just like, you know. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just an honest person, so I'm just going to be honest. You know, I'm just going to be honest, and I do have remorse for smoking cigarettes, being pregnant. I do. But I'm glad I don't, you know, I'm already done and over, and my babies were healthy. None of them have asthma. None of them had breathing problems. I'm very, 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 very thankful. Thank you so much, Father. Anyway, so I just want to say, when I'm talking about other people and stuff, I'm not sitting here on a pedestal, okay? But I did not do this kind of stuff. I would never, I would never.
But I kid you not. Tell me if this sounds like he's actually the father. Like, just let me know if this sounds like he's actually the child of the baby.
Token backwards, back to back.
No, listen.
That'll have an effect on you without a kid, you know?
So I start going on my knees too, like, Lord, can I get a baby? Like, I'm not gonna kill this one.
Now, there is irrefutable proof that Chrisean Rock was drinking throughout the entirety of her pregnancy.
Damn.
Her friends even saw this, family members saw this, everyone was calling her out over this. And instead of her admitting to this and saying that she was in the wrong for doing this to her, now there is irrefutable.
I got to show you this. Remember, she just came out the other day and said that she didn't drink or do drugs when she was pregnant. Watch this.
No, listen.
That'll have an effect on you without a kid, you know?
So I start going on my knees too, like, Lord, can I get a baby? Like, I'm not gonna kill this one.
Now there is irrefutable proof that Chrisean Rock was drinking throughout the entirety of her pregnancy. Her friends even.
I'm not going to expire this one. Let's go back and let's remember Blue Rock. The dog that didn't even make it. The dog that Blue got her. Blue Rock, wasn't his name Blue Rock? A dog that was a boxer or something like that. A very hard dog to unalive that she won't talk about. That supposedly the gate was unlocked and he drowned. Do you guys remember the dog? See, I only seen it in clips. The dog that Blueface bought her. The dog that Blueface bought her. Yes. She unalived him. Yes, she did. She got mad at him for peeing and pooping in the floor, and she did away with him. Now think about that. What do they say about people that hurt animals? What do they say? They say that's the telltale sign of what? That they can harm human beings. Anybody who harms animals, that's the telltale sign that they will unalive a person and go and eat right after doing it. Like a sociopath, psychopath, something like that. She only had that dog for like 6 months. And she got mad while she was on a binge high. Okay, I see have a great day at work, babe. And she was on like this bench high or whatever, and she did that. And then when people started asking where the dog was, she said, "Don't talk to me about my dog." Yeah. Isn't that what they say? They say that that if you start hurting animals and you hurt animals and stuff, then that's whenever you can get do they call you a sociopath, a psychopath, that you will hurt individual people?
Saw this, family members saw this, everyone was calling her out over this, and instead of her admitting to this and saying that she was in the wrong for doing this to her own child, she actually goes a different path, a surprising path. She actually goes on to say that the doctors don't know what they're talking about.
And if it's anything I could do, help, I'm here. The part that really messed with me is that Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. Hold on. I feel like that's anger over power. You're in the right now, and I'm here for it, and congratulate you overly. Son does not have a disability. He's developing at his own pace and in his mom's house. I reach out, it's right, and I'm finna grow.
Wow.
If I said it, he had a disability, then but it's like,
don't tell.
I ain't saying none of that.
Now, this is obviously very crazy for her to say, and it's even crazier that she goes on and says, "I can't wait for my child to start walking and talking so I can tell you guys, see, I told you." But he may eventually at some point be able to walk and he'll be able to talk, but he's far behind where he should be at.
I hope he gets there. I hope he gets to walking and
He
talking
will
like that.
never be able to walk on his ankles like that. I mean, he will try. He is such a strong baby, but he can only stand on his ankles for about maybe 2 minutes, and it's too painful. And when she puts those shoes on him now, he's kicking and trying to get them off, and he gets them off, and she gets mad and puts them back on him. I'd like somebody to make her stand on her ankles, and I'd like somebody to put shoes on her too. While her foot is like this.
That is just like the essentials to life, bro.
Yes. Two
And
club
I know,
feet. Two of them.
know for a fact that's gonna be,
Thank you, AJ.
Is gonna be hanging over Chrisean Rock's head.
Her sister even came out and said she slapped Chrisean Jr. and threw him in the closet. Okay? If that baby, and I'm just going to point it out there, if that baby was walking and talking, I don't think that baby would be here, and that's my thoughts. I do not. I think that it'd be a lot worse than you guys think. Yes, she did. And I think it would be a lot worse than you guys think. They keep allowing it because she's got dirt on them over them I can't say it on here. Allegedly, they're baby daddies. They got dirt on each other. It's not that they're allowing it. It's that they ain't no better. Just like when Chrisean was supposed to watch. Okay, so Chrisean had came in from LA and was supposed to watch her sister's baby. Instead, Chrisean left the baby with the mama, and Chrisean went out partying. When the actual mama came back, he was ODing on the grandma's rugs. So they rushed him to the hospital. He lived, but he got taken away from the girl. And that was all because Chrisean wanted to go party. So now her sister has a lot of resentment against her for her losing her 2-year-old baby just because she was excited and she had something to do. And Chrisean was like, oh, well, I'll watch him. And he got a hold of grandma's stuff and they took the baby away. I don't know. As a sister, how would you feel if that was your baby and you never ever get to see your baby again because you left him in the hands with your sister and mama was on rugs and had them out and the baby took them and was ODing and then CPS came in and took your baby? All because she was allowing Chrisean to watch her baby because she had somewhere she was going and already had it planned. And Chrisean told her, don't take him to the babysitters. Let her watch him. Very sad. Very, very sad. Sick.
Shoot, I was just relaying the message.
He's about to be 3 years old, and it's even coming to the point where people are noticing that not only can he not walk and talk, but he may not even be able to eat actual food.
Some French fries for the baby?
Yeah, I usually make his food at home though.
Like, I want to say something else. Do you guys remember that stream where she streamed for 24 hours? And not one time did she get up and get him a bottle, change his diaper, or anything the 24 hours she streamed in the bed with him. And people still think that's okay too. That's okay. For 24 hours, you don't change a baby and you don't give a baby even a bottle to drink. Do you guys remember when she was on live streaming and somebody yelled, "Where's the baby's milk? I can't find any milk in the house whatsoever." Last month they couldn't find no milk in the house whatsoever. And she yelled and said, "I'm on live and it's in the other room." Why would Junior's milk be in the other room? And we did see Blueface feed him some baby food, but that's when I also noticed that he could be blind, because when Blueface would try to feed him, he would move his head when he felt the spoon. But once Blueface put the spoon in his mouth and he started actually tasting it, he would eat it. But if you go back and you look where he's feeding him, he can't see. And so it scares him because she's so rough and stuff that she just jerks him around and like, just, and he's scared. He's scared. That's the problem. He's scared.
He ate before we came. Like
he's
dirty.
Dirty.
We're getting the.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Have you noticed that when she talks to him, she always goes, "Rawr, rawr," like he's an animal. Like he's like, watch how she interacts with him. Like he's literally an animal. This is the sweetest, strongest baby I think I've ever seen. Because for one, after everything his mama did to him, he shouldn't have even been here. And then for her to be in labor with her water broke for 3 days, and she sat there on her ass doing snow, refusing to go to the hospital, until finally Ronnie picked her up and put her in the thing. And she said only if she could smoke a J on the way there. What are you talking about? Nothing to do with what? You know who's disgusting? You. You are disgusting. You're a disgusting human to come in here and fucking support this shit. You're a disgusting human. You're disgusting. Get out of my house. Disgusting human. I am sick and tired of these people saying this shit is okay. The bottle was totally disgusting. This shit, none of it's okay. None of it. None of it's okay. And believe me, I took her raggedy ass out of here. But none of it's fucking okay. None of it. AJ, I'm going to make you a mod because when I can't see and I'm on another page, you can take their ass out of here. Because you fucking rock tards, that's what the fuck you are. Rock tards. You allow this shit and keep condoning it and keep paying her to do this shit to this baby. You sick motherfuckers. You're sick. You're sick in the fucking
Yeah, he's ready for some food.
I'll be good.
For sure. Come on, try this.
Shout out to Chrisean Rock Jr. in the comment section. Chrisean Rock Jr. showing face. Chrisean Jr.
Strong baby. That baby is so beautiful. He is so strong. He is like what you call a freaking miracle. And I'm not even playing around. Like that baby is so strong and beautiful and doesn't deserve this shit.
You want to order the baby some French fries? The baby like French fries?
No, you don't like certain stuff.
No, we don't. No.
His name is Chrisean Jr.?
No.
Like, I fed him earlier.
His name is Chrisean Jr.
He's like a barbarian.
He gonna come around, right, baby Jesus?
Now, there is a ton of clips of Chrisean pretending or acting or trying to give Chrisean Jr. some food, and he never ends up eating it. So it seems like he's actually still on formula. He only eats stuff that is blended. This person seems like he's actually still on formula, or he only eats stuff that is blended. This person ended up tweeting saying, of course he doesn't want broccoli. He was in the womb feasting on 1942 and Percocets. Now, unfortunately, this child has a list of disabilities. For example, him not being able to walk. He's always in a stroller, and he's already 3 years old. And what makes it worse is that Chrisean insists.
I'll tell you, sweetie. Okay, so when you go by their name, you'll see 3 dots. You'll see 3 dots. When you see those 3 dots, all you do is you click it and you put ban user or hide user from channel if they're talking like that. Yeah, but it was because he told her not to drink while she was pregnant, just like his mom said. That's exactly what his mom said. She said, oh, you guys wanted him to tell her not to drink? Well, the last time he did that, he got busted over the head with a bottle and had to go to the doctor and have surgery, and I had to pay for it. And that's exactly what she said. And he has a scar for the rest of his life. You know, I'm not the only person here that sees this stuff, you know? There's many other channels out here that are not okay with this shit. Blue Rock, thank you. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. I think that's what I said. No, did I say Rock Blue? You know, yeah, it is a circus, but when it comes to the children, that's when it should no longer be tolerated, no matter who the hell they are. It shouldn't be tolerated. Did you see the rock tard come in? And they are delusional that this shit ever happened. They're delusional. The baby has club feet. One lady came in and told me the other night that he don't have no club feet. He don't have no club feet, huh? Really? He don't stand on his ankles.
That he's going to develop at his own pace.
It somewhat appears that there's some disability going on.
I can't imagine the effects that has on a child. Because now that I'm thinking about it, all right, us as grown adults, if we get a little too drunk.
Well, if that's the way, if she wasn't pregnant, then I apologize, because that's what Carlissa said. So I'm going on that by Carlissa, not by nothing else. So sometimes you can't believe Carlissa either. So if she wasn't pregnant, then I apologize for saying that she was pregnant and all of that, because that's what she said. She said, you guys tell her not to drink. Well, the last time Blueface did that, he got hit over the head with the bottle. So, and I didn't watch it. So remember, guys, I did not watch Baddies. I did not watch Crazy in Love. I did not watch none of those shows. I did not watch it. So I just want to let you know, again, I apologize, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll tell you I'm wrong. But that's what his mama said. So, and thank you for respecting my channel. And like I said, everybody can have an opinion. That's not a big deal. But when they come in there like that person did, and they start acting like this, none of this ever happened, and that she didn't drink Hennessy with the baby, and she didn't smoke weed with the baby, and she didn't do all these drugs with the baby, and it wasn't in her system when the baby was born. It's delusional. It's delusional.
Everything around us starts spinning, head falls back. We could barely run, walk, slurring our words. That's what happens when grown adults get drunk. Imagine just what a fraction of that is going to do to a
much love to you
infant,
too.
like a child that's not even born yet.
And thank you for letting me know.
That's probably like actually messing with their cerebellum. That helps them keep balance, like from fully developing.
Now, everyone thinks it's Blueface, or at least everyone thought it was Blueface's until Blueface repeatedly said it wasn't his. Now, the paternity test was always weird, and what got weird was this guy by the name of Ronnie. So Ronnie enters the picture. Ronnie is Chrisean's ex. Ronnie claims that the baby is actually his.
You slept with me on Blue's birthday.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know. Blue told her to go get a.
Now, hold on.
She went and got that.
See, she went and got that. She went and got that. That time that we saw her the first time, she went and got that. But hang on one second. Let's go to Blueface's birthday. That's January. I know it's January. And then he was born in September. January 20th. Okay. January 20th is when she got, let me show you here. Right here. January 20th, 1997 is his birthday. And then Ronnie is saying, see there, January 20th. Yes, I do know that she gives him medicine to knock him out because she sleeps during the day. I do know that. And she's going to give him medicine one day and he's not going to wake up. That's what's going to happen with that. Okay, so what day was Chrisean's birthday? I believe it was September, I want to say September the 3rd. Or something like that. September the 3rd, 2023. Okay. So I'm going to show you right here. September the 3rd is Chrisean Jr.'s birthday. Okay. So add that up, January 20th to September the 3rd. And yeah, exactly. That's eventually probably going to happen. Thank you, AJ. I'll go look for it. So add that up and tell me if that's not exactly 9 months. So January 20th. So, because she did go and get that done. But watch what Ronnie says. While you're adding that up, watch what Ronnie says. Because she would lose $3.5 million. Look at his teeth. Looks just like Junior. Look at his eyes. Look at his nose. Look at him. Is that he was getting out there. His story was getting out there. Hang on. I got to come back in. Hey, everybody. I'm back. Sorry about that. My screen just went black. I don't know what happened. Hey, Fireball. Yeah, so he was getting out there in the world, and he was telling about how he took a body for her, and that was one of the main problems, because if it really would have came out that he wasn't the one that unalived what's his name, Jose, or whatever that guy, I'm sorry, I cannot remember that guy's name. I don't know his name, but actually was the one that unalived him, then it would be a big deal, huge deal. Okay. So when she sent him text message from a unknown thing, like she even does Blueface, and Blueface has showed us, good morning, Shante. Blueface has showed us already that she does text from weird numbers and stuff, and she'll say, this is Rock or whatever. With him, she probably said, this is Shawnee. Anyway, she told him to come meet her at the mall at Subway to see his son. And when he got there, since he was dressed in a mask, she immediately already had it set up that she was going to get him for stalking, harassing her, so she could get an ex parte against him. And like he said, she set him up. And who else says that she set people up? I wonder who that is. That would, yes, Geronimo. There you go. Thank you. That would be Blueface, who says that she sets you up. But another person sets people up too. And you know who that person is? Nevaeh. How many times did the police came to their house? The day that they said that the phone call came from inside the house, Nevaeh. Then she said she was in the shower and they called her on the phone for a SWAT. No. Mm-mm. And then when they got pulled over, Chrisean and Blueface, and they said it was for their tinted windows and no license plate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, none of it's okay. None of it. None of it. If anybody in this world loves children, they would not be okay with any of this. They just wouldn't. They wouldn't be okay with it. And that baby looks like this man right here. And even her mama on one of the shows was screaming, "That is Ronnie's baby. You know it is." She goes, "I know," and screamed at her. And she said, "I'm telling Blueface." And when she tried to tell Blueface, all of the sisters gathered on her and grabbed her and wouldn't let her say it to Blueface, that was not his child. So, yeah. And then the older sister went out there and talked to the mom, and the mom said, "Chrisean is going to get in trouble, and I do not want blood on my hands because of all of this." And he does. When he sits on Blueface's lap, honey, he don't look anything like Blueface. And she still keeps running with that story narrative that this is Blueface's baby. I just can't. It's like Nevaeh now running with the narrative that it's Blueface's baby. She is. She's pregnant. I told you she was pregnant, remember? Remember Fireball when I pulled that pit? When I pulled the one card, everybody asked me, "Is she going to get pregnant?" And it said indefinitely, yes. And then when I did the tarot reading again, it came up with her getting pregnant again. And what did I say? I said, but that doesn't mean she's going to keep it, right? Mm-hmm. She has an announcement. Yeah, I don't want to hear her announcement because this last weekend, her and Blueface were so effing high. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. So if she's going to move in the big house, why don't he just tell Nevaeh to go? Because she's already done away with 8 or 9 of them, Peaches. You didn't know that, babe? Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah. She said herself that I think it's 8 of them before she ever even had Junior. And then that's what we just got through watching, is that she promised not to expire this one. Right, they bashed Nevaeh for the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. The baby's not Blueface's, okay? And the night that Ronnie expired, they put this bogus DNA out. Somebody's already broke that down, called the DNA service, and that they said, yes, the DNA is correct, but that's not the names that was on the DNA. Well, Nova was with her in October the 28th. So it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't fit, but Taboo was with her November the 15th on his birthday. That would fit. That would fit because she was due 2 weeks ago, baby. That baby was due at the end of July. That baby was due at the end of July. Remember when I said I got pregnant with my daughter, Shaylin, and she was, well, around the, August the 5th she was due, and I had her the 9th. Remember that? I said, and then I got pregnant in the ending of, or the first beginning of November, and with my third daughter, and I had her July the 28th, and she was due July the 29th. And then we had a woman come in here that supposedly was a OBGYN person telling me that my dates were not right and that there's no way I got pregnant when I got pregnant. And I know when I went off my birth control to get pregnant with my first baby. And I know when I conceived because I found out when I was 2 weeks pregnant. First, Planned Parenthood told me no, gave me a big lecture. And then as I went to walk out the door, they were yelling and screaming, come back, come back, come back. Hello, Michelle. Come back, come back. And I was like, for what? And they were like, it showed up positive. So I took it again. It immediately showed up positive. I was only 2 weeks pregnant. That's it. 2 weeks. But I knew my body, and I knew me and my fiance at the time were trying to have a baby. It took us 3 months. We were trying. But see, since I'd been on birth control for like 3 years, it took a while for the birth control to like get out of my system and for my eggs to start dropping and things like that again the way that they're supposed to. And so I got off my birth control in December, and I was pregnant in March. I think it was around March, the beginning of March. And then my son was due the 8th of December, and then he was 11 days late. That's why I'm saying this baby is late, not early. And he was 8 pounds, and he was 23 and a half inches long because he was so late. This is my theory. Blue paid those exes to say that for the storyline. 9 months of her pregnancy with no drama surrounding it would be boring. She switched dates too. They all built speculation around it. Yeah, but I don't believe it's. I still believe it's taboos because Taboo said, and I'm going off what Taboo said, honey. Taboo said that she quit taking her birth control while being with him because they had spoke about starting a family. She was going to move in with him, start a family, and all of that until Blueface came back in the picture and he got out of prison, and she went to the shelter, and then Blueface got her an apartment, and then she was still driving another guy's car, and then the guy wanted the car back, so Blueface had to go buy her a car. Worked. That's why the dude coming out now saying don't bother her, let her be, it's not that serious, it's the internet. Blue is making a gene because Blue's making money off that baby. I just read the cards this morning, Fireball. It's all about the money. It's all about the money, honey. It's 6. What's 6? What's 6, Shantae? Yeah, Nevaeh did. We're talking about Chrisean. How many Chrisean had? Because she did have, she did expire one before that was Blueface's before, and that's what he's talking about, is that she did get rid of it, and then when she went with him on Blueface's birthday, she got pregnant January 20th, and then she had it, had 6. Okay, she had 6 as well. So that means both of them have had 6, because Nevaeh had 6 as well. Ronnie? Yeah, because she was with Ronnie. Yep. And then the very last one she had, I don't think you guys know about it, but she was pregnant with that one guy. What's his name? The one rapper. Remember when you guys started seeing her gain weight? Which, Are we talking about the DNA clinic? That one? Fireball, is that the one you're talking about, hun? Kentrell was one, but I think that was for Nevaeah. But there was another one that Chrisean. Remember when she was gaining weight right before she started doing the hell you call it? The surfing and stuff. That is that Bino? I think that she got pregnant with Bino, and I think she did away with that. I think it's Blue. I believe, like Wax said, she was pregnant. Got it. Yeah, that happened. That happened. But that happened with the first one. She in October. See, she was already pregnant, and I believe she got pregnant around October or so with either Novus or whoever else she was with. I don't know. And then she expired that one, but then she got pregnant again in November, and definitely in November, because even the doctor told Carlissa that the baby was conceived from the 15th to the 20th, or from the 18th through a 7-day period. And Carlissa, that's when she went with her, or FaceTimed doctor, whatever they did, when he was on tour. She came back and she said that. Yeah, Bino. And I don't think she told anybody, but I had read her cards and it said she was, and I looked at her weight and I could tell she was gaining and stuff like that, but she didn't say nothing to nobody. And then she started saying, I need to lose weight and stuff like that. And then she started doing the, wanted to be a surfer. And then after the surfing thing, she wanted to do something else. And then she wanted to play football. Yes, that one. I believe that happened. I believe that she got rid of that one. Yep. I really do. Because her and Bino broke up. And you could see the weight on her. And her talking about, chat, I've gained so much weight. Look at me. Mm-hmm. And then Blueface saying that she was never going to get back in shape and all that. Yes. And if you look at some of the things like back whenever the later part of her being with Bino, you can see the bump and stuff. And people suspected. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I see who Taboo is. Nova came out last night and said, yeah, it's not his. Yeah, that was October 28th when he was with her, so there's no way it could have been. Yeah, there's no way it could be Nova's. That's why he said that. But let's see. I'll show you, though, what Taboo says. Hang on. Let me take you to Taboo. Now, nobody would know for sure about how many until she gets pregnant again, which I think she is. And then it says on the ultrasound. But is she even going to go to the doctor this time? Or is it going to be the same? Where she don't get no prenatal care or nothing? Like, I wonder which one it's going to be this time. Okay, I'm going to show you what he thinks.
Lying on my dick like I ain't never beat that pussy up. Is it cause you pregnant now, man? You ain't fucking nigga? That could be my baby too, boo. She ain't swallowing that. It's easy than a bitch to hit that hoe. You better stop lying. Lying on my dick like I ain't never beat that pussy up. Is it cause you pregnant now, man? You ain't fucking nigga? You just a lying asshole, known to give it up. We ain't fuck, but you let a nigga hit. Love me long time. I didn't see that. Bitch to hit that hoe, she better stop lying. Lying on my dick like I ain't never beat the pussy up. You out, man, nigga. Hit my tooth. It was easy than a bitch to hit that hoe. You better stop lying. Lying on my dick like I ain't never beat that pussy up. Is it cause you pregnant now, man? You ain't fucking nigga. You just a lying asshole, known to give it up. We ain't fuck, but you let a nigga hit. Love me long time. I didn't see that. Bitch to hit that hoe, she better stop lying. Lying on my dick like I ain't never beat that pussy up. Is it cause you pregnant now, man? You ain't fucking nigga? That could be my baby too, boo. She ain't swallowing that. It was easy than a bitch to hit that hoe, you better stop lying. Lying on my dick like I ain't never beat that pussy up. Is it cause you pregnant now, man? You ain't fucking nigga? You just a lying asshole, known to give it up. We ain't fuck, but you let a nigga hit. Love me long time. I didn't see that.
Now, I think.
Bitch to hit that hoe, she better stop lying.
I think that was Taboo coming and telling us that poor Shore, that he really believes that's his baby because they talked about having a baby together and she went off the pill to have a baby with him. That's what I don't make no sense. Okay, the word is the nurse said she was overdue. So yeah, it could be possible. It's not his, just needed DNA. She said she was going to rush and do it, but it quickly changed the minute he came. Exactly. Not only that, but Blueface says he doesn't want one, but then go to Whack 100s and he says, oh, she already signed the document. We've already done it. It should be back any day now. Blah, 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 blah. Now Blueface is saying he don't want one. Yeah. But not anymore. Something happened. Why do you think they're talking to her now? Why do you think they're going around talking to everybody now? Because somebody else came in that's more powerful than a politician and said, And they not only said that, but they're talking about the sisters too and how all those daddies came up expired. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, whoever claiming to be the father, step up and take care of your child. These men really want to be on child support. Actually, Taboo said that as soon as you have the baby, the father should go down and file child support. So he probably should. But he needs to go file a DNA. Because, Nevaeh, if you literally sit there and act like what's been going on with Chrisean and Blueface, you're dumb as hell. That baby deserves to know who his real daddy is. Not for a fucking storyline. Right. Games. Like it's just so funny. It's not funny. And these are children we're talking about. They're little human beings that's going to grow up and be all effed up because they've been put on television and everything else. Yeah, they might try. But I don't know though. Suge Knight he's Suge Knight's nephew. And the only reason she was at Snoop's is because he's the one that took her to Snoop's. So I don't know if they do that or not. I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is they're not giving her access to that anymore, if you've noticed. Very much. Hey, COVID. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I hate all the broken homes don't father. These women are not protecting themselves and the kids that have to be involved. Yeah, and on television. Make it make sense. Yeah, it's just nasty. Yeah, degrading women, showing that it's okay to cheat, walk all over, beat on them, whatever. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I'm going to say so. Oh, I know. Since she wants to be with him so bad, let him go cheat in peace. Just shut your mouth, prop your feet up like you said, and do you, boo. Do you. That's what I have to say. But anyways, girls, I've been talking for 4 hours now, 2 hours with the other one and 2 hours with this one. And I know we got a lot more to do, but I'm going to go live tomorrow morning if you all want to do tomorrow morning, and we'll go over some more stuff. But yeah, she's not going to leave. Bogus BS. But she does have some, I don't know though, I will say this. She does have somebody that she's been talking to on the back end that's got way more money than Blueface. I always think that if she leaves, it's going to be for somebody up. He keeps telling her, only right, they still go down to. They still go down to. But there's somebody that came in and overran what had been shut down over that case. I don't think he would even care. Blue doesn't love nobody, and he doesn't even love himself. And Blue don't even live his own truth. We all know what Blue really likes. We all know. We seen it not too long ago. The lady already had his phone number. When he asked, "Do you have my number?" She said, "Yes." We all know what he likes. Every girl has came out and said what he likes. Chrisean just came out and said his booty open and eaten. I think at this point, she's the top. I think Jaden did too. But that's just my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. And I think that when he was Tarzan, that halftime, I think you could be real surprised to know what really went on about Mr. Blueface, you know. You have a fabulous day as well. And you didn't interrupt me, babe. You didn't interrupt me, sweetie. You're just fine. But thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. And we're going to go live again tomorrow morning. But when I get disrespected, because I don't disrespect people, I don't go back. If I'm not wanted, I don't go back. So you guys won't see me over there no more. But I love you, and thank you all for everything. You guys are all amazing. And remember, a smile on your face and be kind to someone today, because I promised 5 minutes. And remember, Heavenly Father, only begotten Son, so that you can go to heaven. Until I'm out.
You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short.